topic with you. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit. The sun does not shine on itself, and flowers do not spread their fragrance for themselves. Living for others is a rule of nature. We are all born to help each other. I tried to figure out who the original author was, but I noticed different people used it at different times. That brings me to today's topic. Today, I'll be discussing with you, my viewers, about selflessness. Oxford English Dictionary defined selflessness as concern more with the needs and wishes of others than with one's own. Selflessness is seen as a noble act of kindness. I decided to research a little bit just to see what people have to say about selflessness, and I came across a couple of interesting quotes I'll be sharing with you. The first one is, only those who have learned the power of sincere and selfless contribution experience life's deepest joy, which is true fulfillment. Tony Robbins said, selfless service alone gives the needed strength and courage to awaken the sleeping humanity in one's heart. And Sai Baba says, it's when you are acting selflessly, that's when you are at your bravest. Veronica Rowe said, do selfless service for people who are in need. Consider the whole picture, not just our little selves. So thinking of others is really huge. And Nina Hagen said, a gentleman is one who puts more into the world than he takes out. A gentleman is that one who puts more into the world than he takes out. And there's this last one that touched me the most. It says, a candle loses nothing, by lightning another. That's by Bernard Shaw. You lose nothing by lighting another candle. After reading all of this, I took a moment to pause and reflect over this. And I would like you also to take a moment and pause and reflect over all these quotes, especially the last one, a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. Though the dictionary and the quote has explained what selflessness means, to me, the way I understand selflessness is this. It means for me to pause amidst all my life challenges, amidst all I am going through, to pause and think of another good, think of what they are going through, and at least show some sympathy and think of how I can help them. For me, it means to look out there to see the works of charity I can volunteer to help someone else. A friend shared a story with me. She said one time she was going through a lot, and then she has like a daughter or niece who was also going through a situation, and she decided to pause her prayer petitions to pray for this daughter of hers. And like not her biological daughter, but and she had to go through a procedure. She said she was in a lot of pain, but prior to the procedure she already asked God if God is able to grant the request of this her daughter whom she loves so much. She wouldn't mind facing her own pain during the procedure, and God heard her prayer for her daughter. And during the procedure she recalled telling me she was in pain. Then, despite she took some painkiller based on the physician's advice before the surgery, but she was in pain. And she said in the midst of her pain, she said she took her mind off the pain to focus thanksgiving prayers to God for granting the prayers of her daughter. This is a lady in pain going through a procedure, but she focused her thanksgiving to God. When I was in Nigeria, I volunteered to do some charitable work, and when I got here in the US, I could tell you that some of those charitable work really helped me in settling in here. There were some things I went for, and when I'm being asked, "Oh, have you had this?" I say yes, and just asked how. I told them I volunteered, and though I'm still in the US, I still volunteer. I do some charity work. Sometimes I look at how I can help another grow. Sometimes I ask myself why I put everything on hold. Sometimes it doesn't make me perfect. So what's the challenge for us tonight? Pause. You see, we are all in this world. These are Yorubas, Nigerians said life is a race. They say aye loja oronile. When we finish running this race and we live here, what will you be remembered for? It's time to do those additional little steps to impact someone, and trust me, there's always this fulfillment when you honestly and sincerely do something for another, and it keeps going around, and we keep healing the world, just like Michael Johnson mentioned in his song, "Heal the world, make it a better place." We'll make it a better place if we make it a better place if we continue to lend a helping hand in our own little way. Sometimes we don't even have to do so much, just in our own little way. So the takeaway here is a candle loses nothing. It loses nothing by lighting another candle. What's that candle you're going to light for someone else? Let's make that effort. All right, thank you so much for always spending time to listen to us, to comment and like. So please, let's go out there and give a helping hand. All right, and we love you from here till next time. Bye.